Yo guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about celebrities. We're going to be talking about what is up with celebrities, why people see them as gods, goddesses, right? You look at Beyonce, you look at Kim Kardashian, you look at Chris Evans, you look at Chris Pratt, you look at Gal Gadot, you look at all kinds of people, right? They're all attractive by Western uh, standards of beauty, tons of makeup, tons of surgery, tons of everything, right? And we see them as gods and goddesses, not because of what they say, not because of what they do, simply just because of the fact that they're attractive, right? Sure, yeah, celebrities are good actors, but have you ever seen an actor that's not attractive? When's the last time you've seen a celebrity that's not attractive, right? You'll see some once in a while, but those are just like very few, very occasional. Like out of 1,000 actors, actresses, only one of them will not be attractive by conventional means, right? Or not conventional, modern means, Western. So what's the problem here? What's the deal, right? Why is that a problem? Well, because a lot of people, their self-esteem gets down, right? They think that they have, like, it gives you this false perspective that literally, like literally anyone who gets into the music industry, the singing industry, the modeling and this and that, is attractive, and they're just lucky. They're attractive, right? Well, that's not the case. The case is that they, they pretty much only hire the people that are attractive, and not only that, but they can be attractive, and they also have to do tons of plastic surgeries, liposuction, lip injections, like the list goes on. You know what I mean? Makeup, this and that. So, so that's an issue, right? That's an issue because these are the role models we're seeing today, and most of them, that they're mostly naked. In music videos and movies, they always have sex scenes. They always have some kind of objectifying of the body, right? So this is an issue. This literally brainwashes us as we get older, because we grow up with these ideas that if we don't look like a celebrity, then we're worth nothing. And these goddesses and gods, aka the celebrities that people talk about, are role models. So what happens here? What's the difference between a healthy role model and a not so good one? So let's just say a guru, a monk, a Sikh, someone wise, right? I would see them as a good role model because they teach you how to love yourself, how to be connected with your inner self, right? So instead of seeing that the guru is attractive, nobody focuses on whether a monk is attractive or not, right? When have you ever seen a monk and you're like, damn, that that monk, guru, Sikh, what, all these things, no. All you're worried about is the wisdom in here, you know. It's well the Okay. So in the three um areas, physical, mental, spiritual, we tend to focus more on physical, and that's a problem because we're so much in an excess of male energy. I can get into that in another video, but for now, let's just talk about the good example and the bad example. Good example, I see, right? A healthy example. So they teach you how to be a part of yourself, and they don't want you to see them as gods and you as worthless. It's actually quite the opposite. They want each and every one of us to look within ourselves and realize that we're our own person, right? We don't see ourselves as They don't see us as anyone lower. They don't see us as anyone higher. We're equals according to monks, to spiritual people. And I like this. I like these kinds of philosophies that we're equal. uh I'm not talking about looks. I'm not talking about, we're equal in the sense that we're all souls, and we're different because we're the same souls, and but we also have our each we each have our own like unique thing that makes us us, right? So what is a toxic role model? A celebrity, right? Let's just go ahead and say Nicki Minaj, right? She's done a lot of songs for kids, right? And I'm not saying it's Nicki Minaj herself. It's that, you know, she's being pushed to audiences. Like, so even if she doesn't want to do the surgery, the plastic surgery, this and that, well, you know, the industry pretty much tells her, well, you got to do it if you know, you're under your contract to do all these surgeries, blah blah blah, right? And that's an issue, right? So Nicki Minaj does music videos that get like hundreds of millions of views, even billion, right? And I noticed a lot of little girls, little kids look up to her. What do they see when they see Nicki Minaj, right? They see tons of makeup, the nose is thin, they see, you know, lipstick, makeup, plastic surgery, Botox, liposuction. The girls don't know that the celebrities do this. So what they're trying to do is, you know, is lower people's self-esteem so that they could say, "Hey, you want to look beautiful? Just wear this makeup sponsored by Nicki Minaj or Kim Kardashian or Kylie Jenner." Making Nicki Minaj just an example. I'm not talking about her specifically. I'm talking about in general. Uh, this is especially dominant with the Kardashians and you know, Kim Kardashian and all these people. People look up to them. I checked recently on Instagram, they almost have 200 million followers just because of their looks. How crazy is that, right? And they're not actors, they're not singers, they're not, I mean, I really don't know why they're famous. A lot of times people are just famous because they're connections that they have, right? They're like, you know, they know this guy, you know, their cousin is famous, so they get to get part of that fame, and then, you know. So literally they want you to buy a makeup kit to make you seem more like them instead of teaching you to be your own person. And that, why do you want to wear makeup all the time when you could feel better about yourself without it, right? Because the moment you don't have makeup, you forget to put on makeup, you're in a rush to go to school, you're gonna feel awful, right? You're gonna feel like you're ugly, right? That's what a lot of these little girls looking up to these role models, not just little girls, but teenagers and adults. Um, these are their role models. People just wearing makeup, tons and tons of alterations to the body. That, first of all, they're not even good for your self-esteem. Second of all, they're really bad for your health. They don't show it because guess what? They just pop a pill and everything looks fine. The pills, we'll get to that in another video. But anyways, you see how it works here? These celebrities are only, you know, puppets of these guys that, you know, want your money, right? You know, these guys want to push their agendas. So this is what happens. They say, buy our makeup kit or else you look ugly, right? And people say, well, I don't want to look ugly, so I'm going to spend the money that I have. And for some people that are struggling with money, now they have to give in, because if they're the only ones not wearing makeup, then they look ridiculous, right? That's why I'm telling you guys. I mentioned this in my last video. I like being alone, and I like being unique. I like being different. You need to accept these qualities about yourself. If you like cartoons, go for it. You know, if you like comics like me, I'm like the only one that I know of that likes comics. I have one of my friends really likes comics, but besides that, I don't really know anyone else who likes comics. But I'm not gonna shame myself for liking something that's not hurting anyone and it's not doing any damage, right? So what's important here is to not see these celebrities as gods, as goddesses, as role models. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes celebrities can do good things and are good role models. For example, Peter Dinklage recently announced, or maybe not so recently, I think it was a couple of years ago, but he was vegan, right? And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's a good role model, because when celebrities start becoming vegan, people can do it too, and they work on their health, right? But more often than not, usually they're not very great role models for kids, teenagers, and adults, right? So this is the issue here. The main issue is these role models that are being used. We need to find better people to represent the best aspects that we can be, not represent the worst parts of mankind, right? The whole point of being spiritual, in my opinion, is being unique, is accepting your unique qualities while looking into things that bring us together, right? So everyone has their own unique qualities, but with these celebrities, every celebrity looks the same. And I'm not saying it literally, not literally they look like twins. I'm saying they all have small noses, strong jaw lines. They're all fit. They're all nice hair, no acne, clear skin, blah blah blah. But what is that going to help society with? All that's going to do is damage people and make them feel like they're not good enough because they don't look like Chris Pratt, or whatever, Chris Evans, Kristen Stewart, Jennifer. I mean, literally, you could just name tons of celebrities, right? And this is really an issue. So guys, it's important to be your own person. Accept the things that make you weird. You need to embrace your weirdness. This is very important. You're gonna lose people along the way when you embrace your true self, because sadly, it's not just the celebrities. It's us too. We support these celebrities and we see them as goddesses and gods, right? We all have our inner divinity within us, so we're just as equal as the me with one subscriber. I'm just as equal as a celebrity with like 50 million subscribers, right? It's all perspective. These numbers are controlling us, right? You see, Beyonce's like, I don't know how many 100 million followers, right? What difference does it make how many followers you have? I'm not interested in how many followers you have, right? You guys shouldn't be interested in how many subscribers, how many followers, how many likes I have, right? What we should be interested in is, what are her morals? Is she teaching us something? Is she a genuinely good person? Because a lot of celebrities, which celebrity do you know to be a bad person? On camera, you could say whatever you want, do whatever you want. Off camera is where you get to know the real person. When they're not interacting with you, pre-scripted and planned and everything. Like a president, for example. A president doesn't really express himself much. He just reads off the paper or memorizes the script that was given to him to say to the country, right? So that's an issue, guys. So with that being said, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoy it, and I hope you learned something from this. Peace out.